Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. I worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I've been doing this for 50 years. I've worked over 10,000 cases. I'm a national. I'm an expert in the IRS tax resolution industry. I've been on all the major TV channels. You can look at my team, at my cast of characters, and all my TV interviews at 777irs.com. Just want to let you know, this is the home of the 5-minute or less video. I don't need to talk any more than 5 minutes because I can sum everything up in those 5 minutes and tell you everything that you need to know on that given subject. I do these videos for 3 reasons. So you do not get ripped off, number 1. Number 2, to educate you. Some of them very educational. And number 3, I do give you insider information. So you hear what a former IRS agent says, not people reading scripts and trying to learn from working cases. I have been doing this so long, and I've taught so many revenue officers. I know this, back and forth. So anyway, today I want to talk to you about one of the practices if you're hiring a tax resolution company, what you should do. This is one of the practices we use is you should be Zooming with the company. The problem is, what you don't realize is you're calling these tax resolution companies. You don't know who you're speaking to. No idea. Most of the companies you're speaking with are salespeople. They're salespeople that are trying to get in your pocket and find out how much to charge you. The person working your case knows nothing but the notes that the salesperson is entering in. That's how these big companies work. So a lot of times the reason that the person at the back end who's doing the work can't get the results the person who you initially talked to told you is because they don't know really what's going on and what the salesman promised. Most of the times, all the times, the salesman's trying to get a nice fee based on a percentage of what they collect. They'll tell you anything they need to tell you to pick up that fee. And meanwhile, the person on the back end, the attorney, the CPA, or the enrolled agent is suffering back there trying to perform a task that really cannot be done. So I hear all these on this phone. They call me. They've been ripped off. Promises were broken. I got ripped off by that person. I got ripped off by that person. All the promises were broke. I paid X amount of money. They won't give me. What should I do? What should I do? Well, let me tell you what you do on the front end. I have videos about the back end, what you can do. But really on the front end, ask to Zoom with the person working your case. They're usually going to tell you no because the salesman isn't an attorney or an enrolled agent or a CPA. Those are the only people licensed to speak to the Internal Revenue Service. Nobody else. So when you call the company, first question you ask, are you a CPA or a former IRS agent? You an attorney, enrolled agent, whatever? Are you that? Well, how about Zooming with me and let's talk to me about my case. If you want to make sure you're not going to get ripped off and you get that gut feeling that person knows what they're doing, they're going to be happy to Zoom with you. Most people don't take the time because they want to make sure they have your money first, and they want to make sure you're in their system, and then whatever the result is at the end is the result. They always have an excuse. Well, IRS decided not to do this and not to do that. There was a change, and it's all bull crap. When we get a case at our firm, we know exactly how the case is going to end except for audits. We can't tell an audit's going to go because we haven't examined the records. But when you come into our company and we are working a collection case, you owe money to the IRS, we'll ask for a current financial statement that the IRS is going to. I'm going to tell you within probably 95% accuracy how that case is going to close. Between our whole team of people, we have about 250 years of direct IRS work experience. But anyway, let's just forgetting all that for a moment. If you're going to hire a resolution firm, any firm, ask if you can Zoom with them and speak to the person that will be working your case. That'll end everything. You'll know exactly who's who. And when the water goes out, you'll know who has their clothes on. That's a saying. Anyway, if this information was good and it was killer good, give me a subscription. By the way, you know why everyone wants subscriptions? Because YouTube values subscriptions. The more subscriptions we get, the better we look. Leave me a comment. You can call me. If you want to talk to me or Zoom with me, I'm always available. Thank you.